We as a church, we have four elders. We have three elders, sorry. As many of you guys know, Steve, which is not here today, Tracy is one of our elders, and Adrian is one of our elders, and me as the assistant pastor. We're kind of the main leaders of the church as of right now, and that's how things have been since Austin's leave. And we've been praying together. We've been trying to seek God's will and trying to seek what the Lord would have for us in this next step as a church and as a ministry. And so, kind of dating back a little bit, back in December, I had a meeting with Pastor Trevor, and Pastor Trevor is the district superintendent for the Church of the Nazarene. And I had a meeting with him back in December, basically just asking for a pulpit supply with the idea of maybe possibly entering into the Church of the Nazarene. And so skipping ahead into January, Jim and his wife have been with us and have been pulpit supply here since the beginning of January. And he's been doing a fabulous job, fantastic job, really, just bringing the word and just being with us almost every Sunday. And we're so thankful for him. A couple of weeks ago, we, as a board, the three elders and myself, well, minus Adrian, but the elders and myself, we had a meeting with Jim, and just kind of basically chatted back and forth, wanted to ask some questions with the idea of possibly joining the Church of the Nazarene denomination. And their district is their district is out of Grove City, Ohio, but they have a camp that is here locally up in Logan, Ohio. And there's as many of you guys know, there's already a Church of the Nazarene here in MCARTHUR, and there's a Church of the Nazarene in Wellston. There's a nice sized church in Jackson as well, and a very large one up in Logan, Ohio. So Nazarene's kind of more predominantly in this area in southeast Ohio. And so their district covers not only central Ohio, but southeastern Ohio as well. And so anyways, 2 weeks ago we had a meeting with Jim and with the elders that were here, and we just wanted to kind of introduce that idea to the church, to kind of see if that's the direction that God would have us to go. And so we basically wanted to bring this sheet of paper, which basically gives some information about our next step. And our next step would be to have a church-wide vote. And basically, any members who have reached their 15th birthday will be eligible to vote. Ballots will be distributed and votes cast by simply checking a yes or a no on the vote. And the votes will be counted by three people who will be appointed prior to the ballots being distributed. And the vote will be basically a simple majority. So a simple majority yes or a simple majority no. And we would like to, the vote will be decided by simple majority, and 1/2 of the total votes plus one vote. In other words, so it's not a 2/3 majority. It's basically whatever has a majority will be that decision. And only those who are present in the worship service, those that will be here on that day, will be eligible to vote. And we would like to have this vote next Sunday at 10:30, and the decision would be for us to join into the Church of the Nazarene district. And so we would like for you to be here next Sunday for that decision. We would like to ask you to be praying about this, to really pursue a time of prayer this week. Really set aside a time and really pray about this decision, because this could be the future of the church, of what we have here as the Well. And not very much would change. Our name would still be the same. It would be called the Well. We would still be here. We would still meet in the same building. We wouldn't be merging with the other church that's here in town. We would still remain separate entities at this time. And so I know if some of you if you guys have any questions, please see myself or please see Jim Jim would probably have more answers than I would, but I would be happy to talk. And if you have any questions after the service today, we would definitely be available. But we're going to go ahead and put this back on the back table here. And if you'd like to take one with you as you leave the sanctuary this morning, just take this with you and just be praying about it. We would like to, most importantly, be in the center of God's will. That's the most important thing. That's what I believe, and I believe that's what you believe for the church and for your family and for those of you who attend. Let's go ahead and stand at our feet. We're going to dismiss in prayer this morning. Father, we love you this morning.